Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for this episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. It's day 76, and we are on the edge of a desert biome, somewhere to the northwest of our base, on a 3-day road trip. This is the last day of the trip, then we're going to have to go back to base in order to prepare ourselves for the next horde. Now, where is my nerd pole down from here? I've been doing a certain amount of moving about during the night, and where is it? It's here. Okay, good. Just so long as I can see it and get to it. Alright, let's take my frames. Now, there is a zombie down here. He's only a crawler, though, so we're probably... Wozy. I don't want to break my legs, thank you very much. We're probably going to be able to deal with him without too much difficulty. Our bike's still bugging out. I didn't like leaving it like that. I didn't have too much in the way of... Oh, look at that, you see. So tempting to just scrap it, isn't it? But I know I get much more bang for my buck if I don't. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to head north-ish today because... we're going to head back to where we came from. We were looking for somewhere to spend the night and couldn't find anywhere that looked even vaguely hospitable. Of course, this stage of the game, nowhere is particularly hospitable. Because pretty much everywhere I loot contains at least one glowing Z. And plus with the old... the wonderful bug whereby, well, I don't know if it's bug or intended gameplay, it should be a bug really, where zombies insta-respawn as soon as you leave a prefab, which is particularly problematic if you've got ferals that always run, or cops to spit at you. The last thing you want to do is stay in that building trapped with them. You're going to kite them outside, at which point all the Zeds will respawn. There is a tactic you can employ to deal with that, of course, which is a wise tactic anyway, which is to carry a bedroll, place the bedroll somewhere like on the roof, for example. Oh my good grief. Woohoo! That was interesting. And then the sleepers don't respawn once you've cleared them out. So, and plus you've got somewhere secure to respawn yourself near to where your bike is, so you don't lose the bike as well. So if we find ourselves a nice juicy POI or prefab or something to loot, then that is what we might just find ourselves doing. Employing that tactic ourselves. There we go. So much for you, punk. Alrighty, let's take a look at the map. So, I marked this on the map just so we can make our way back to this road from this complete tangled mess of tracks. I was hoping to find a trader, and I didn't find one, so that's a downer, but there you go. Because at the moment, we only know 2 traders. There's one there. They're pretty distinctive on the map, and there's one quite a long way up north as well. But there must be some more around, so I am kind of keeping an eye out for those. But at the same time... can I see any from here? No, not really. What I thought we'd do today, we've got a town here, obviously, which is the town that's just to the west of our base. Our base being kind of here. And then we've got a town up here, or various. There's quite a large space here without a town. So what I thought we'd do is follow this road, which will probably end up joining up with that one there. And then we're kind of sorting out the map so that we know what sort of leads where, really, and just mapping out the area. Oh, now look at that. Is that a town we know about? No, it is not. That is a new town, folks. Now, what I had thought I might do, and this I might do now if I'm in a secure location with no zombies immediately bearing down upon me, what I thought I might do is actually name all of these towns to various things, just so that, because there's so many of them around me now, which is great, what we really want to do is name them all something suitable so that we can identify one from the other, and then it makes it a little bit easier for me to work out where I'm going and what I'm doing, and a bit easier to explain to you guys as well that we're going to such and such a place, rather than just that place that's to the west of that place, which is now this one here. I've got a name for this place, courtesy of Connie E, who said it should be called Buzzardburg, and I agree with her entirely, because there is so many. There are so many vultures in it, actually. So that's not a bad title for that place there, at least. So we've named that one. Now we'll just need to find make names for all of the other ones as well. So there we go. I'm not going to hang around in the open like this thinking about that right now, but that is a project for us, I think, is naming all these places. Based on, you know, I don't know, what they have in them in the way of resources for us and lootables and stuff, or the characteristics of the biome, whatever. Normally I just default to calling things desert berg and forest town and things like that, but that does not always follow, and you find sometimes there are lots of all of these things. Okay, so, oh look, there's a shamway. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I like a shamway. I like a shamway. Of course, we don't really need to necessarily loot these places, because I'm going to put that one on the map. That is going on the map. Shamways is definitely going on the map, because yeah, we're not too far from base at this point. We're actually heading back in the direction of base at this point, so so that's fine. Yeah, if you insist, I'll cut your head off for you. If you don't want it, oh, I'll have your money though, definitely. We've got some oil barrels around here as well, but one of the things I'm going to do is make some gasoline. I'm going to make some petrol myself. We've got a funeral parlour or else a church of some sort over there as well. We've got to pass some gas. Nice. Because our bike is, yeah, getting a little bit low on gasoline now, actually. So I think I might just, let's see. We are going to do this, and we're going to switch that across. There we go. And then we're going to refuel. Oh, look at that. Okay, there we are. So that's, holy crap. Woohoo! Lightning reflexes. Nice. Okay, so then that means that there's probably, it's probably not a bad idea to just visit the pumps here and replenish what we just stuck in the bike. Nice. There we go. Fab. Alrighty, let's just put what we can in there. Nice. All of it. Fabulous. There we go. And then we've not got much in the way of space. I've got 2 spaces. That is all. I'm still in search, however, of an engine. So if we can, we will just... Is that 100% fuel? No, 99. There we go. Put that in there. Good. Yeah, we're still in search of an engine. And... I think that is a bit too crap. No, we're going to be able to put that together, aren't we? We're going to be able to combine those, so that's fine. What I will do, I think, is just that. I'll put it back in the gas pump. There we go. And then we know where it is. Oil barrels I always like to remove, to be honest, because if we don't remove oil barrels, there's always a danger stuff will get blown up, but I don't necessarily want to take them with me today. So what I'll do is I'll whip round and I'll pick up all the oil barrels and then put them in a petrol pump. That way, we're not committed to carrying them with us, but oh, there's a sleeper. Let's just machete her in the face a few times till she dies. There we go. Oh look, I've leveled up. Fantastic. Oh, hello. Okay, let me just pull this dinner. There we go. And we'll have that barrel. Nice. And this one, and then we're just saving this place from getting exploded. Oh look, we've got a bit of a POI emerged there. Not too much of one, but a bit of one. Alright, and let's scrap that. Scrap. And then there will be, of course, some inside as well. But for that, we're going to have to do our usual thing. Axe. And, of course, what I'm hoping to find in here as well, apart from Steve the Sleeper, and Harley the Biker, and all the other pesky zombies. Oh, there is a workbench, but that's not what I was going to say. What I'm hoping to find in here is some crates which might possibly contain something useful, like an engine, because we would really like to get ourselves an engine at this point. Beer, can't unfortunately carry it. But and then we're always after night vision goggles as well, so I would make an exception if I could find any night vision goggles. I would very much pick those up at the expense of something else in my inventory. Okay, so let's just make sure we've got all of the barrels, oil barrels, and then we'll put those in a petrol Ah, there we go. There's one. We will put those in a petrol pump, because then I can be pretty certain next time I come this way, I will find those oil barrels without having to mark them on the map. Aha. There we go. Any more of you guys? Oil, flaming arrows. I've read the flaming arrow schematic. It's worth 299, which is pretty juicy, but I'm not sure at this point that I can justify getting that. That is worth 299 as well. Maybe this is because my barter has gone up. I'm not sure. Let's just look in there just because. It's good for my scavenging. This whole expedition has been really good for my scavenging, actually. Really good for scavenging skill. And scrapping those is always good as well. There we go. I think we've probably, unless there's any more sleepers around here, like through there or something, we've probably got what we came for. Let's just see. I'm going to break out the front, put these oil barrels into the petrol pump, and then probably, which one of these is this one? There we go. Pop that in there. There we are. And then there's a petrol pump around the back as well, but we can leave that. Let's have a look in this car. I'm still in sneak mode, actually. We'll take the dukes, but I'm not bothered about the cotton seed. Let's just drop that on the floor. Now, obviously I can take cars apart, but I'm kind of reluctant to do that, because if I take cars apart, that's likely to cause me to get overloaded with stuff as well. Oh, look at that. Fabulous. Nice. Okay. Right. I don't actually know where. Oh. There. Okay. You're not going to get me, missus. Oh. That in again. Okay. Got her. Got anything? Of course you haven't. Okay. Right, we're going to go back in then. And hopefully we'll still be hidden. And then we're going to just break into these rooms at the back, because that's the one place where there could possibly be. Yes, I will have all of these things. Oh, too much water now there, actually. Let's just put that back. We don't need it. We're not even thirsty at this point. And then we know that there's no more zombies around this place. No zombies here, unless there's some zombies on the roof. I'm pretty sure that there's no oil barrels on the roof either, so... Oh, wrench. Always useful, but at this point perhaps not. Empty suitcase. Okay. And we'll just break this down as well. And then, of course... Oh, there we go. There's a crate. That's what we're after. Okay, now I'll come out of crouch, because I think we're more or less there. Splints. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look, see if there's anything in there. Oh, look at this. Oh, well, these unfortunately are... That's a very nice sledgehammer, isn't it? That's a very nice sledgehammer. But I could probably, if I wanted to, I can make a sledgehammer of that quality now. So that is no biggie, to be quite honest, at this point. Right, I think I've looked in there and there isn't anything. Let's just check out this. No, nothing there. Okay, there we go. Drop. Maybe worth chasing that down, but to be honest, probably not. Oh, there's another box. Because if we chase that drop down now, we're going to find that we actually can't hold everything that's in it, which would be no good at all. Okay, there we go. So there's a passing gas, and I might just get passing gas. Might just mark that passing gas on the map, although they're fairly easy to spot. I still like to have them flagged. Pass and gas, there we go. And this place, because we've got quite a lot of these western type homes, there's one over there with a barrel on the top of it, that is going to be great for looting oil barrels. So there's going to be oil barrels, aka bombs, all over town. But I want to know what else is in this town. So we've just mapped this little corner of it. Oh, look, you see, that's not very far away, is it, that? But we're not that far from base, really, because our base is just to the south of us, really. So we want to check out the rest of town. So I think this is probably the bottom part of the town here, where we're looking at now. That's our Shamways right in front of us, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we'll take a bit of a whip around town, I think. See what else is here. And again, I'm kind of looking out just in case there's a trader anywhere around. I can see a few prefabs up the hill there, but they're all houses of one kind or another. This enormous manor house next to me, I kind of want to check that out, to be honest. It might have some good loot. Then there's a hotel over here. That might be quite cool to loot as well. I'm not sure if it's the one the same as the one in Nava's game. So let's just swing round and... Is that the same model as we have in Nav? It might be. I don't think this is an enormous place here. Let's just put that on the map. I probably should have my machete on me just in case. Alright, let's do this. So that's a hotel. Hotel, and I'll mark it with that as a point of interest. Hotel. There we are. And what else have we got around here? Looks like we've got... Got any more? Ooh, there's a pop and pills over there. Whoa, did I really see that? A pop and pills? Yes, I did. Hello, that is nice. I like this. Okay. Now we're freezing again. Let's just... Pop and pills. Am I glad to see that place too? So, let's just mark that on the map also. There's a bit garrison's prawn alone next to us. But this is pop and pills. Pop and pills. Pop and ills. Almost. There we go. Fab. Of course, all of these places are likely to be absolutely rammed with irradiated Zeds. Looks like we've got a 7 days in, or whatever the heck it's called over there. It's something like that, isn't it? And then where else have I not been? We've got a car place. We probably want to go that way, don't we? Behind ourselves. Back on ourselves. Let's go this way and then take a left. We've got a diner of some description there. I think this probably heads out of town. Let me just back up there because I think I saw something interesting at the end. We've got a funeral parlour, and then, yeah, I think what we've got over here, and I love these, is these rows of shops. Yeah, we have. They're nice. They've got various things in them, so they're really cool. There's a cracker book. Oh, I think we probably know a lot of recipes by now. Let's see what else we've got in that row. There's one on the end there, which is working stiff. Working stiff, okay. Well, sometimes working stiffs can be quite good for tools, but also car parts, aka bike parts. So, missed you. How rubbish. Oh, you missed me too. There we go. Lovely. Alright, so I am up for a bit of working stiff tools raiding there, and then this just looks like an old western town, doesn't it? Let's just make sure we're okay. There's a zombie up a bush over there, standing on top of a cactus. Okay, and that goes back in that direction. Of course, we've got vultures around here, so we're gonna have to be careful of that. That is a great big manor house, right? I would quite like to go there actually, so I think maybe we'll head for that after we're done in here. She says optimistically. Okay, so obviously, anywhere we go... Oh! Straight away, hunted. Anywhere we go, gonna have sleepers, but anywhere we go, gonna have possibly nasty sleepers. Now, this is not a massive building, and as such, I might anticipate it, it's got lots of crates in it, not having too much in the way of... Yes, nice. I wouldn't do that with an irradiated zombie, but that's the thing. Hopefully we won't have too much in the way of irradiated zombies around here. There isn't any zombies hiding behind the desk. No, there isn't. Nice. Cash register. Have it. And do we have... Ooh, hello. That is not what I meant. We obviously have a zombie through there. What kind, I don't know. She hasn't detected us, except that she has detected us. So, let's just... She still hasn't. Let's... There's a workbench. What? Okay, I can hear a load of zombies, so sleepers have evidently woken up, but... No, they're upstairs actually, so there you go. Okay, this has got nothing in it. It's got a padlock in it, which isn't much use to us. Alright. Let's take a look at what these zombies are before we decide how to deal with them. Sound like they might be outside, actually. Oh no, this one's... Oh gosh, he's feral! Feral, but... Oh, I've just carved him up virtually. Oh, nice. We'll have that. We probably should have those too, shouldn't we? I'm not ever so likely to use them though, so... There is another zombie still around. But not in here, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, big hole in... She might be on the roof, but she... Oh! Someone's on the roof, alright. So, feral businessman. A feral businessman. Yay! Yay! How'd you like that? They do take a lot of beating from here. Oh, there he is on the floor now. Because you can't aim for their vulnerable parts. You can only hit them in the feet. And after all that, one yucca plant or yucca seed. Ah, he sleeps hard. There we go. So much for you. Alright, and we'll scrap those because we haven't got any other use for them. Right, now we've got lots of chests in this place. I don't know what zombie we've aggravated out there. There is one somewhere. She's perhaps in one of the neighbouring shops, actually. But so I'm going to kind of ignore her. And we're going to break into this box. Paintbrush. Steel pickaxe. Steel pickaxe, nice. Like that. Okay, so we've got a sledgehammer schematic, which is worth 299. Yeah. I've got quite a lot of schematics. I'm not going to worry too much about that. This has got nothing in it. Sometimes they have got ammo in, but it doesn't, so I'll ignore it. And then more for the scavenging experience than anything else, we'll just whiz through all of these. I like those, but not to the point where I'm going to drop everything I've got here. But we will get good scavenging experience for looking through all this. Okay. There's still a zombie around here doing her absolute nut. But I'm going to ignore her. We came in here for these loot crates. And that's what we're going to look for. Oh, look at that. 47 wood frames. Don't mind if I do. Oh, do you know what? Am I being stupid? Oh, no, I'm not being stupid. Because that is destroyed, right? So we can't actually use it. Did we see a workbench in that we could have used somewhere? In which case I was being stupid because I've got some things I need to combine. An iron shovel. We've got more mechanical parts, which I will definitely have. Okay, if I find somewhere... Yep, she's really carving her way through now from somewhere. If I find a workbench that actually works, that is actually not destroyed and we can use, we will use that to... Yeah, just hit that. Yeah. And then we'll scrap that. May as well. There we go. And then we'll call this place done. We've looked in there, haven't we? Yes, there's just loads of stuff. Loads of really nice stuff, actually. I might just do that, in point of fact, because good shovels are good. And then if we can find somewhere with a working workbench. Okay. I don't think there's anything in there that I can rationalise and get rid of. Oh, yeah, there is. Bones. I can get a shot of those bones, definitely. And then I'm going to put that SMG barrel in there. There we go. And we've got some space. And then I might just see what was in here that we'd really... Which of these things we really want? Not that necessarily. No, I think probably the stuff that's left in here is now not really priority stuff. So that leaves me in one space in case we find somewhere else to go. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to get our bike and go perhaps in this kind of direction over here. Oh my word, there's an entire horde coming out of the back of Buzz's butt. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here. Some gunpowder. Yeah, but only 3. If it was a decent sized stack, I'd have that. But as it is, I don't think so. Okay, now I did say there was a nice manor house that we might take a look at, but it's going to be a tad late for for dealing with those now. Dealing with any sleepers that are inevitably in it. Damn it, missed her. And again, how exactly am I missing this girl? There we go. She's still there, still standing. Die, Mrs. Die. Okay, I think she's dead now. Alright, so it's 7:50, and as such, we should probably be on our merry way. So we're going to head down in that direction on the bike. I'd love to search all these Zs, but really it's not a good idea, is it? So we'll go this way. We'll go around the outside of the town, and then we will just see if there's anything else to be seen. There is a road going in that direction. Now, is that the direction we want to go in? No, it isn't. We want to go the opposite direction, really, don't we? Southwards. Okay, so I think this is our road out of town. So we'll just follow this, and this should join up with the road that we already know that comes out of our town, Buzzardville. I think it's Buzzardburg, in fact. And it just should meet up with the town coming northwards out of Buzzardburg. I'm not entirely sure, but we shall soon find out. And then we will have joined those roads together on the map, and so we'll know the most rapid way of getting between them. Now, what I thought would be quite nice is, as I said before, we wanted to name all of the towns that surround us, really, to make it a little bit easier for navigation and clarity purposes. So if you guys, as I say, Connie has actually named one of the places for us, Buzzardburg. So if any of you guys have got any ideas about what silly names I should call the places, no rude names, please, the places around us, then do let me know, and I will give you credit in the videos if I use your suggestion as well. And that way it saves me from having to think of a name to call every single town, which could be difficult. So yeah, any ideas, stick them in the comments, please, and we'll name everywhere, and then we'll know what we're talking about when we say we're going to go looting in wherever. So because we've got a real massive amount. I don't think, in all honesty, I've not done a let's play with so many POIs, so many towns and cities and villages and what have you around me before, and I can't remember the last time I did a single player game off camera where I was this blessed with looting potential either, which is fantastic. It's great, but now I know it's 9:30, so this is probably a bit of a mad thing to do, start taking apart a car, but I want an engine. Oh, look at that. We will definitely have that. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, now we're going to start dropping stuff all over the place. Electrical parts. Now, we kind of do want electrical parts. I'm going to get rid of that, so I'm going to pick those up. And then we will be dropping stuff absolutely everywhere. That's oil. Gas can, spring, and goldenrod seed. What I'm interested in is an engine. See, that's a battery. Spring, gas can, spring, gas can, spring. No engines, so that's what I'm really after, is an engine. Oh my goodness, so many bags here, I can't actually tell. Have I got anything that I can drop and use? I'm going to drop that duct tape because I can make duct tape. I'm going to pick up the gas cans because that will reduce by a great amount. There we go. The baggage that's around here. There we go. And then we can have a little look and see. Headlight. We don't need headlights. Gas cans. Okay, let's take the gas cans. Duct tape, spring, cloth, spring. Okay, I think we're out of luck on that one. There are no engines there. Hey ho. I can go searching for engines any old time I like, and will do. So we're going to see if we can get back to base now. Let's just see, where are we at on the map? We're there, between these two places. So I'm guessing that this is going to join up with this eventually, but it looks like it's doing a lot of wiggling around first. Okay guys, it's taken me all night to get back, but here we are finally back at base. So and parked in a tree. Yeah, I keep meaning to get rid of all those scrubby little trees around here because they really do get in my way. and oopsie, prevent me from getting into my garage sometimes. So that is not what I meant. We're going to have to turn that off first. There we go. So, fantastic. What a looting expedition that has been. So, we've got a very, very full inventory now. I've got a couple of schematics that I'm going to put in our trade crate there. And apart from that, everything else is very much coming with me, and we've got lots of gun parts, which was the whole point of the expedition, really. There we go. I might actually just place, if I can, those dukes in there as well, just because there's not a lot of point in having those on us all the time. Taking up inventory space is not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Alright guys, so it's taken me a very long time to get back to base, but en route what I did find was yet another town. So you can see we came all the way round here from there, all the way around here, very circuitous route, and there's another town here, and I marked on the map a cracker book because it is one of the big cracker books. I don't mean the skyscraper version, I mean the cracker books that are like the big kind of very fancy looking buildings, so that's probably going to be worthwhile checking out at some point. Also, I've also put a little map marker here, which I'm going to change to a not quick map marker. I'm going to change this to trader ? Because I have a feeling I saw a trader out in that direction, and it would be fantastic if we had another one within reachable distance from us, just so that we can really do the rounds, make our dukes, and spend them on things that are going to be useful to us. So electrical items for the base, night vision goggles, ammo, all that good stuff basically, yeah, rare items, especially once we get our scavenging skill up. So guys, as per usual, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. It is now day 77, so in the next episode we will be spending our time preparing for the next horde, which will be upon us before we know it. So I'm going to sign off now. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button. Also, as ever, leave your comments, suggestions and hints and tips, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.